The Toronto Zoo is a great place to see and learn about animals. Located in Scarborough, it is the third largest zoo in the world. The zoo is divided geographically, and each section displays animals from a different part of the planet. The zoo's newest exhibit is the Tundra Trek, home to one of the zoo's most popular attractions, the polar bear. Like the polar bear, most animals in the Arctic are white. This is for camouflage in the snow. It helps the prey to hide from predators and predators to sneak up on the prey. Food is often scarce in this region, so Arctic wolves roam over large areas hunting for it. Wolves are very social. They live and hunt in packs. Cooperation and coordination are needed to take down large prey such as caribou and musk ox. There are 7 to 10 wolves in a pack. Within the pack, there is a complex social order, and each pack has a dominant male and female who bond for life. The zoo's aquarium contains a wide variety of fish and other aquatic life. Jellyfish are some of the most beautiful creatures in the sea, and also some of the most deadly. They have a toxic stinger in their tail. The new Great Barrier Reef exhibit can be found in the Australian Pavilion. The Americas Pavilion houses many reptiles such as lizards, snakes, turtles, and alligators. These are some of the oldest animals on the planet. Many lived during the time of dinosaurs. Reptiles are cold-blooded, which means their blood temperature changes with the environment. Like birds, they lay eggs. The largest exhibit in the zoo is the African exhibit. That continent is home to some of the most diverse and interesting animals on the planet. The cheetah is the fastest land animal. It can reach speeds of 75 miles per hour, but only in short bursts. It is a sprinter, not a long-distance runner. Prey, mostly antelope, is stalked, then chased down. The cheetah's body is specialized for speed. It has long, muscular legs. It is slender like a greyhound dog. The cheetah is the smallest of the big cats and is often forced to surrender a kill to lions or leopards. The elephant is the largest land animal. Its most distinguished feature is its trunk. They use it to collect food such as grass and leaves. They can also suck water up into their trunk to spray into their mouth or to spray onto their body during bathing. Elephants are highly intelligent and emotionally complex. They have excellent memories and have been observed mourning the dead. They typically live for 50 to 70 years. Some of the most entertaining animals at the zoo are the monkeys. Unlike most monkeys which live in trees, baboons are ground dwellings and live in the savanna. Baboons usually live in troops of 30 to 60 animals. They are fierce fighters. Very few predators will try to penetrate a troop's defense. Our closest relatives in the animal kingdom are the apes. Gorillas are the largest ape. Unlike chimpanzees, gorillas are strictly herbivores. Their diet is mostly plant stems, vines, and leaves. The baby gorilla is completely dependent on its mother for food and protection and stays with her for the first 3 years of its life. Young gorillas are incredibly playful. Gorillas are found in the rainforest in the Congo River basin of Western Africa. Their habitat is threatened due to human activity, such as mining, agriculture expansion, and civil war. They are critically endangered. I spoke with the zookeeper about changing the role of the zoo.
Well, I see the Toronto Zoo most likely becoming probably more specialized I'd say, where traditionally zoos, started off, 100 years ago as just being entertainment purposes. They were here just to display exotic animals that people have never seen before. And I think that fascination has worn off quite a bit in the general public, with TV and the internet and everything else like that. You can sort of discover kinds of animals all around the world without necessarily coming to the zoo. I think the zoo's role's changed quite a bit over the last 15, 20 years, where we've become a place of conservation, of collecting, exotic species in order to be able to see what we can do to reproduce them and, have that species, propagate in the wild, after some time. There are probably, dozens of species that zoos hold that are now extinct in the wild. So we can look back and say, well, it's probably a good thing that we did have them at one time. And now the question is now, what do we do with them now that, we're the only ones that have, their future in our hands. So I think the zoo's role is going to change over the next decade or two, becoming more involved in reproduction and artificial insemination and becoming more management in, species that need more habitat and becoming involved in gaining that.